seems I'm live now. And now we just wait for everyone to come along. Right, put this to the side here. Move this around. Excelente! Now we just wait for people to come along and join. Or maybe I made a mistake on streaming on a bank holiday. Nah, no big deal. It's not the end of the world. Right, so... Oh, good evening! Okay then, so that's one view is good enough. Hello there everybody and welcome to today's Nimby Rails a building stream. And good evening, Generator. Hope you're doing well today. I've been doing well myself, personally. I had to do some errands this morning. Just like sort of dropping off some food to my to relatives. No big deal. Yeah. So today, as I predicted, I've got cold feet with rugby's layout. I do not like it. I don't like it. So I was thinking, well, what can I do to fix it? How can I fix and improve this? Well, for starters, I know exactly what we can do to at least make one bit on it. A Jew! Oh no, it's disappeared. How did that happen? Said Daniel in a sarcastic tone. No, because I'm gonna redo this. Stuff this original layout. I really did not like it, but now I know of a good idea to for inspiration. A station called Duisburg Hauptbahnhof. So let's build what I'm thinking of. So first of all, we need 10? Will it be 10 or 8? Oh, I know exactly how you feel when you're, when you're in that, when you're working on a project like, oh, I'll do it in the morning. I'm exactly like that with certain things. So I know exactly how you feel with that, mate. Alright, so how many platforms will it be this time? 1, 2, 3... Oh, there's 10 here. But I want to work out which ones would be the through. Because I know one platform would be out of use for my plan. Maybe this one will be out of use, and this one will be out of use. Maybe if I have just 2 extra tracks, that'll help. So I wouldn't mind it being an oversized station. So give me a second. This is tricky. Do we have any bigger stations? Afraid we don't. Oh, swizzle sticks. Alright, we'll work what we have here. So, where was I? Right, let's start rebuilding this station because I really didn't like the original. Oh, and here comes everybody else. Hello, hello, Jonathan. Hello, no, not Jonathan. I already said hello to you. Hello, Aaron, and hello, Lord Everything. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I disturbed your bank holiday Monday, but I'm going to be busy tomorrow, and I'm going to be even more busy the day after, so yeah, not really possible to stream any other day, except today. Alright. Well, it's the service I provide. I'm going to be listening over tea. Fair enough then. Again, sorry if I'm disturbing you on bank holiday. I don't know what many people do on bank holidays nowadays. Right. Oh, get rid of this. I know definitely 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, I need 2 extra platforms then. Alright. Promote. Wait a second. Didn't Duisburg have 14 platforms? Now, it was definitely an even number of platforms because it was all islands, so I'm actually going to add 1 more. And parallel offsets at 5? No, I did it wrong. Cock. 25. 55. 85. 80. 85. That works. I spent it hanging around film students, so probably not a traditional bank holiday. Well, fair enough, I guess, because I think most people would just, like, you know, just at home watching something on the telly. So, fair enough then. Good point. Yay. Single yay. Alright, do I have to flip this round or be clever? No, I don't! Yay, thank you! Alright, so we got our platforms then, thank goodness for that. Oops. Brilliant! 12 platforms, slightly excessive, but 2 of them will be out of use, as they'll be the fast lines through. First, oh, cock. Hang on. Disable all. Now, oh. Okay, I think I overestimated the length of the platforms a little bit here. Hang on. Because only the only the fast platforms will even reach that length. The slow ones will be cut down to like 300. But I'll work that out as we go along. Oh, hang on. No, I don't do that. Might just... So, in order to do this, I need to I need to redo the junction both on this side, on the left and right side, so we can build a line towards Northampton, and then we'll be able to add another S-Bahn service, which I still don't know where to terminate, but I'll work that out as we go along. Also, let's save. That's a good idea. Save now. Awesome. Oh, okay. My friend gets to miss school tomorrow because he dislocated his knee playing cricket on Saturday. No, I'm not making it up. I don't know how it happens. Well, I forgot. It's a sporting injury. I mean, it is a sporting injury. It can happen. I just don't know how. I forgot how you injure yourself in cricket, but I haven't really seen people play cricket in. I've never seen people play cricket for ages, if that. So it's believable, I guess. The worst part is that the match got called off and we were about 3 runs away from winning. Oh, you got owned by the cold hand of fate. Poor guys. Right, so what can we do here? I think, first of all, I'm going to make it to turn... Would terminating at Longbridge work, or would it go on strike? Longbridge... So, Northampton all the way to Longbridge. I mean, Longbridge wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I guess it's just... It's like one... oh yeah, we were talking about this earlier, where to terminate it. We were talking about making it terminate at Harborne. So, never mind. Pretend I didn't say anything. I know exactly where to terminate it. Sorry. We're going to make it terminate at Harborne. Okay, problem solved. Yeah, don't worry. I completely forgot prior to the like the stream at the moment. Also, won't go on strike. True, true. We can reduce it to like 100 and let's go 180. So we know it's 15 parts. Let's make it 18. Oh, I might as well say, earlier today, whilst I was running errands, today was the first time I saw in the flesh the street decks with the new front. The Electroliner running on the Route 306. So, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you. Hang on, so right. Okay, what's it? So, okay, basically, okay, let me get a good photo of one. That'll do. So, this is what a normal, just, you know, not to be, like, condescending or anything. This is, what a normal street deck looks like, and, Electroliner TFL. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, do I have to... How long is it going to have to... Oh, there it is. And here is the updated... And this is the one with the updated, in front. So, there you go. I sort of have, I prefer the original, but I'm glad that at least it looks a bit different. Oh, and I love the British Leyland Challenge. I loved watching that. I might actually give it a watch again before I go to bed tonight, because I really enjoyed that episode. Just reminiscing on when in year 2 we went to some place on a school trip and someone got banned from trips for 2 years for punching a peacock. Why would you punch a peacock? That's mean! They've done nothing wrong. They're beautiful creatures. Report his ass to the RSPCA. I wouldn't just ban him. Goodness me. Oh, I completely agree. It's such a. I mean, Abellio Bus was fine. There was nothing wrong with that name. But of course, some suits obviously wanted to change the name. I'm guessing probably because of the the lack of. Well, the name was fine. Why did they change it? No need. Just complete dummies. Absolute dummies. He didn't like his colours, apparently. Well, again, they're in good colours. They're beautiful birds. Even the ones in white are beautiful. I always loved peacocks when I was growing up. I thought they were beautiful, beautiful creatures. Punch him back. Tempting, but, you know, first do no harm. Right, so that's what I'm thinking with the fast lines. So fast lines to Birmingham, you can use 9 and 2. To help things out, let's try and make everything 180, which is technically slower than in real life, but you also remember that you can't force tilts in this game, I'm afraid. There's no EPS speed limits. Honestly, Great Northern as a name, I think is fine. It's just that they're not a good company. Because, you know, it's sort of, I can see what you mean by that, Lord, everything. So from that aspect, I can agree. But, you know, as a name, as names go, it's not that bad. Can't be yawning already. I haven't done anything today apart from go on a couple buses on the Piccadilly line. They may as well make it all Thameslink. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, that's another good point. That they was all, you know, wagon and stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very generous with this curve, but I don't care. Finally, after the T-Mobile got the connection running again, I've joined. Hello, no one. It is kind of funny how you mentioned T-Mobile, because I haven't heard that name since I last went to Germany, because in the UK, T-Mobile is now EE. Because Orange and T-Mobile joined forces. Moderately entertaining, but, you know, well, I'd just bring that up. Right then, so there's the fast line 2. If you want to go real back, I remember the days of Jamster, or is it Jamba they calls it? Oh man, that's taking people back. So this could be a loop sort of platform. And so can this. Well, in Germany, it's just called Telekom, which shows how ancient the how ancient the company really is. Well, more things I never knew about. This is still, entertaining. Thank you. There was also one-to-one back in the day. I don't remember one-to-one, though. Great Northern also operate on the southern part of the Great Northern Railway. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, that makes sense again for the name. Which I'm going to take a stab of a guess. The Great Northern Railway is the one that is the Cambridge line, right? Please say yes, just so I can look smart. Oh, that still uses guides. I mean, IR totally smart. No. Oh, I got it wrong. In Romania, T-Mobile, known as Telekom, exists. And Orange exists as well as Vodafone. Oh, fair enough then. That's kind of cool. I still miss Orange. That was my first provider I was on. It's the part of the ECML up to Doncaster. Oh, right. Silly me. Genuinely forgot. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the clarification on that. Right, where was I? Transport for Wales is also a bit crummy when half of their services don't go to Wales. I don't know if it's half of their services. The majority of their services are in Wales. Aren't they not? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, those are the slow platforms, and then fast tracks through there. Excellent. Oh, go on. Okay, first we make these shorter. Excuse me, 120. I think the only services they run outside of Wales is Crewe to Chester. No, there's the Manchester services, and then there's the Manchester service, Liverpool. Yeah, Manchester, Liverpool, and well, there's technically 2 services that goes to Manchester. There's one that goes the north way, and then there's one that goes the south way. But there's definitely 3 to 4. And the Birmingham service. Thank you for reminding me. See? So yeah, I mean, they are like core routes, but definitely not like only. They definitely serve everywhere else. Good evening, Cobalt Skies. Welcome to the stream. Fresh from Stansted. Actually, speaking of Stansted, in 2 days' time, I will be going to Stansted against my will, because in order to do... me and my friend are doing a very short holiday to Germany, and we have to fly on Ryanair. Oh, is there a problem with the stream? Well, it doesn't seem to be. Everything seems to be fine. So it might be your end, Cobalt, because there's nothing wrong on my end. Well, I'm talking about routes wholly out of Wales. Oh, alright, fair enough then. Point still stands. They definitely... I feel like they have more routes in Wales. I really don't want... I'm really just... I'm really nervous about being Ryanair. I mean, memes aside, I think we were talking about it last stream. Me basically whining about all the, you have to pay to check in. I just spent 10 hours. Well, you indirectly, technically you work for them, so you're more inclined to be like, oh, it's fine. I'm going to Jersey for 4 nights and half term and have to fly out of Gatwick on EasyJet. Oh boy. I wouldn't mind going to the Channel Islands, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it if I was like, if I had loads of money to blow somewhere. But okay, I do hope you have a good time though. They do indeed put many euros into my bank account each month, but still, I flew on them for many years as a passenger. Well, this will be my first experience, because whenever I'm flying, I pretty much, in the past, I've always excluded, I've pretty much been, like, whenever I fly, I always went with KLM and British Airways, and, sometimes if we might have gone with Thomson. Like in the past, we went to Thomson in the past. And who else did we go with? I can't remember who else, but it was definitely... Oh no, Brussels Airways I've been on. They're nice. I'm going on Jet2 for the first time this month. New airline for me. Where are you flying to? The Channel Islands is very good for three things: French beer, French cheese, and incest. I can't really comment much on the latter, but the former two sounds interesting, I'd say. I'm teetering on the edge of actually going outside my door and / ragdoll in front of the next Scania. I'm going to take a stab of a guess that's a Roblox command, because that does nothing in the Source engine. At least I think it does nothing. Speaking of, well, you know, I still miss the Volvo. If we're speaking about trucks, I really do like the Anyone remember the Volvo truck adverts? They were excellent. You know, the Van Damme splits and the clearance where they basically buried the guy in the ground. That was really. Well, I really can't comment on their quality or like if they're good or not. I just like the advertising they had. Because I'm not I'm not a truck driver. Two, I don't have much interest in trucks, like in general. But I can respect them though. Also, I think I cocked up here. I'm supposed to have 4 tracks. Yeah, I'm supposed to have 4 tracks. I'm a numpty. Mercedes Benz. EasyJet are hardly low cost these days. Yeah, I noticed that. Their fares are expensive. It's just, you know... Yeah, they're bloody expensive, EasyJet. They like money. Easy Hotels, on the other hand, pretty good. I went to an Easy Hotel in Maastricht, and it was very nice. Oh man, someone isn't a big fan of Mercedes-Benz, I can tell. Anything past the Actros MP3 is trash. The 4, at least, has a somewhat tough interior, but they'll find it so crap that driving display unscrews itself over time. Well, you know, Mercedes has never been known for build quality. Never. Or customer service. Or cheapness. Like, that's the. I think Mercedes, more so the cars than the trucks. Mercedes has sort of turned into the sort of like the show-off brand now. Look, if you want to show off, you just get like a GL Mercedes or something. Have you seen a picture of the new Ice L train, which doesn't look like an ice train at all? It doesn't. But I'm curious to know what it will be like to ride on because, well, it's a Talgo, and I've never been on a Talgo. So, in a way, I'm kind of curious, but I'm sort of like, I sort of have, you know, sort of like keeping, I wonder what this could be like. I at least like the Mercedes buses. They retains the MAN issue of a steering wheel large enough to help the Titanic. I will agree that Talgos aren't exactly lookers. I will completely agree with that. but I do like the engineering, like ingenuity with some of their trains, like the class S730. That is a pretty cool train. It's a dual voltage, dual mode, dual gauge, multiple units. That is pretty cool. It's like the most versatile train ever made, with just that alone. So I'm kind of curious, you know. I mean, it only runs in Spain, which means I'm never gonna probably ever do a railway review to it, much to my annoyance. Talgo, that might actually be a decent idea for your cross country. That over the New Peninsula. I was actually thinking that because all the Talgos exist. Yeah, most of not the newest version, but most of the Talgos exist. So I'll actually compare them because that's actually not too bad of an idea. I'm a bit of a sucker for the Citaros, either the old or new ones. But I can't really comment on like the build quality on them, obviously. But I can say that there is one variant of the Citaro I wish they made more of, which is there was a trolley bus version, and I think only one city has them, which is a shame because I wouldn't mind. I would like to see more of them. Also, what's your opinion on the fleet of 10 CAF trains that will be on NNER? I don't really know much more details apart from they're apparently being ordered, so I can't really say much. But it doesn't sound like a really silly idea. Oh, wait, look, it sounds like a bit of a silly idea because CAF. Which, enough said. The best bus in service. Oh, so, unpopular opinion, the best bus in service in the UK is a B5LH Gemini 3 Mark II. Oh, you mean the one that takes 5 years to change gear? Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's alright. I'll ride on one, but I don't know if I could call it the best bus in the UK. Though, what is the best bus in the UK? That's a good question if I was to sit down and think. Because I don't know. Okay, it is kind of smooth. I will at least agree on that. I just sort of prefer the newer version. Well, technically the, it's not even a... It's not... Well, it's a different chassis, basically. Well, I don't even like the newer version. That's not the way... I'm wording it wrong. The one I prefer is the, I really like the Volvo 7900, or the Volvo S-Charge one, because I heard a video of it, although it isn't in the UK, it's only in Belgium. I've seen videos of them, and they sound amazing, but... Such a shame Wright went bust, but now there are no good Volvo chassis options in the UK. Yeah. Tridents are alright. I can tolerate it. I'm okay with Tridents. When I think of quality, the first thing I think of is a body made in the Egyptian desert by Ibrahim and his magical hammer. Well, if it's made in Egypt, hopefully the air conditioning should be good, no? Alright? I mean, surely the air conditioning must be good if they're built in Egypt. Also, this is turning out so much better already. Just want to say. A lot less cluttered than before. I take a 4-cylinder street deck over a B5LH. Because it's a Volvo. I don't think there are any B5L8 users with aircon installed. Oh, what a shame. What a shame indeed. My local area used to have a lot of Tridents till October when they were replaced by 0400 overseas. Oh, lovely, lovely upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Alright, so... I do like the 0400 MMC. Yeah, I'm fine with them. It's just sort of... I guess I would describe them as sort of... Oh, bland doesn't feel like the right word. Maybe... I don't know what word I'd use to describe them. This is going to be tricky, but maybe we'll be able to do it. Let's see if we can pull this off, Daniel. I don't know if smooth is the right word. I'll need to think about that, really, because I don't know how I describe them. Well, I was not happy when Blackpool replaced the ZF East Lancs Loins with East E400 cities. I'm not a really big fan of the fleet of Blackpool because it just feels so sterile. Though I never got a chance to go to ride on the buses in Blackpool, the old buses, because I've never been to Blackpool. I was considering it one day and then I think I changed my mind for a reason I can't remember. Which is very annoying. Just in general, but no. Was on a street light with a mate recently. The things vibrate to crap when slow or stationary. Slowed down to pass horses. Would have been quieter at speed. At the end of the day, buses need to be cheap to run, reliable, and just work. So simple and boring generally works. I mean, yeah, it does. Definitely. I'm not exactly like complaining that. It's just. Oh, I am complaining, actually. I am. What am I saying? Is this more of a sense of I wouldn't mind there being more? Maybe it's the liveries I'm having a bit of a moan at, because a lot of bus well, there are some good bus liveries out there. I don't know. Maybe I'm really crap at articulating my points. That's what I've decided. I have no idea what Metro coastlines were, so I'm going to take a stab at a guess that it was a brand. Come on, behave. Thank you. Alright. Come on. Yeah, it was Blackpool's branding. Alright, fair enough then. I've never heard of lifering. Oh! I'm so thick! Lifering. Got it. It is, well, honestly, I did find it a bit weird how there weren't any Invero 300s in London, but with Cobalt's explanation, it makes sense. That too, you know, more floor space, since, you know, standing room is quite important in London. Though I guess from an outside perspective, it does feel odd. Like, you know, you will see Invero 200s, 400s, but not the 300s. So in that aspect, yeah, it makes sense. Come on. There we go. Oh, balls. The E300 was supposed to be a heavyweight, but AGL forgot the need for those and pushed the 200 for whatever reason. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't call them the vegan sausage rolls of buses, because because not everybody likes vegan sausage rolls. I would definitely call it a sausage roll of a bus, because there are so many of them, at least. I'd say that. Also, I'm just going to make this above ground for consistencies. York still had some bendy buses when I went in October 21, but I don't know if they're still there. No, I think they got rid of them like several weeks ago, which is a shame, since now the only bendy buses in the UK that I'm aware of in service are in Aberdeen and Belfast. Real shame. Hello, Jada. Welcome to the stream. I'm rebuilding Rugby Station from last stream because I didn't like it, and this version I actually do like. So yay for that. I miss the bendies we used to have in Coventry. Yeah, I miss the I missed bendies. I never got the chance to ride them in Coventry, though I did go in Coventry a couple times when they were running. I just didn't think to look for them. So I'm sort of kicking myself over that. And the Luton bendy buses are gone as well. The MAN ones are the best in my opinion, except for the re-engined ones with Cummins engines, which are crap and couldn't even change gears. I went on the MAN, I went on an MAN 300 a couple of years ago. It was awful. It did not like going up a hill. It just did not like moving. It was shockingly bad. Horrible, horrible. Even one of the drivers I was on, I met one day, just passing by, she said it was a horrible thing to drive. Like, no power at all. And it was just allergic to changing gears. Oh. Maybe MAN should have built engines that blew up. Yeah, I remember there was like a bit of antics with Euro 5 MANs. I heard about that. Sort of, yeah, very ungood. Let's just say that. Back when I lived in the UK, it was on the 144. Oh, I remember that. Oh man, I remember the Oh yeah, I remember the 114. I used to go on it every once in a while in that area. When I was young, that thing ran East Lancs, Mills, Scania Chassis SLEs, Scania Omnideckers and Presidents. Wow. I think when I remember seeing the 114, it was on London United, I think, or London Sovereign or whatever. I don't remember Metroline having them. Maybe if I go and look for some pictures, it'll jog my memory. I barely remember the 114, because I used to ride on the 140. I did see the 114 quite often, but I need to re-jog my memory on that. So bear with. Oh, okay. So it did use it was Metroline. No, I was right. There was some of it with no, when it was using those vehicles as you mentioned, it was with yeah. It was with Transdev and London Sovereign. Yeah, alright. Yeah, and I missed the I missed the Plaxton Presidents. And yes, Jonanator, that does actually, it was a Stagecoach one, so that explains all too well. Alright, let's try. I remember the old 140 route as well, and how much pain, yeah, how painful it was to ride. I distinctly remember that. When it went all the way to Heathrow, and was overcrowded all the time, and how they only slightly rectified it with the X140, now Superloop number, which I forgot the number of. I used to commute on the 140. Oh! Oh, man. You poor thing. You had to commute you to 140. Oh. You poor human. But that's still a good catch anyway, being able to see the last president. So, you know, that's pretty nice at least. You know, actually, I remember when I went to, what's it called? Ah, Middlesbrough. When I went to Middlesbrough, I actually saw a man, an MAN, what's it called? In Vero 300, just try to start up. I should probably upload that. Reminder, several Stagecoach and MAN and E300s have been scrapped before Oh, we built these buses really well, mate. I don't know if I would call the Presidents better than Gemini Freeze. I don't know. I need to ride more Presidents in order to confirm my college-educated opinion on that. Oh boy. I do wonder how many Stagecoach starts are left though. Can't be that many now. I think, yeah, I don't know how many they have left, but we could try and investigate. At least a rough count. So if we just go to Southeast, Stagecoach East, or whatever it is. Because I've got the whole fleet list of Stagecoach vehicles. Let's see if we can try and work out how many they have left. Darts. No matches on page 1. Page 2. No matches on page 2. Page 3. Nothing with page 3. No matches on page 4. It's 9 pages, so don't worry. We're only halfway yet. Nothing on page 5. Oh my goodness, 60! I got 60 results already. Okay, so they're quite around. They're getting around. Some of them are trainers, but what I see here, we got Hastings, Thanet, Hartlepool, like the ones in service at least. There's one Gilmos, another Hastings, Torquay, Exeter, South Shields, Barnstable, more South Shields, Hartlepool, Thanet. Oh, fair enough then. That's quite a lot. I'll just double check to see if there are any more pages, because there might be. And obviously this is not an exhaustive list, but there's definitely, 60 of them, of which you could probably make a healthy estimate that a portion of those are in in passenger service. There was some darts in Kettering till about a couple of months ago when they went to North East, probably to replace the MAN E200s, which were worse than the E300s. Oh, I've been on one of the MAN E200s. They're very weird. Honestly, it's such a weird vehicle to see and ride on, because it feels like an Enviro 200. No, an Enviro 300, but it's a 200. So you have to keep reminding yourself, this is not an Enviro 200. No, you have to keep reminding yourself that this is not an Enviro 300. See, it's easy to confuse yourself. And from the side view, you can easily get confused and think it's a 300. I sort of like how it sounds, though, but yeah, they're clearly not the most reliable of vehicles. Well, if you want to ride on... in the past, I would have told you to go to Aldershot, but they've sort of been their ones now. So if you want to ride on a MAN Enviro 200, my recommendation is to go up north. At least from what I know now. It's odd to see the MAN chassis buses in the UK be dogwhack, whilst the Euro ones are probably the most dependable units there are. Well, there you go. Who would ever want to go to Aldershot? Okay, Aldershot's not that bad. Come on. Aldershot's not that bad. I'll tell you roughly where they're running at least now. Because I think it's the northeast, but I don't know whereabouts in the northeast. So let me find it out for you. Man. South Shields, Stockton, Hartlepool, Sunderland, that area. There are some running at the moment. That's right, Newcastle! Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that one shouldn't be 100 kph, should it? No, wait, it should. See, I'm an idiot. Yep, I'm fine. This bit I am actually going to take inspiration from the other station, what's it called? Harrow and Millstone. No, Hayes to Harlington. A little bit. Oh, cock did it wrong. They look hilarious. I'm going to have to take a wander up to Newcastle over the summer. Only problem means getting an IET unless I go via Carlisle. Oh, that'll be ambitious. Going via Carlisle? Oh boy. That means relying on Avanti West Coast. Oh, you poor human. Alright, well, ignoring a few switches, this part of rugby is done. Now I just need to do this bit. Hoping on the day that skeletons get put into geriatric care, see that carry pigeons, although they are more reliable, and maybe regulate a bit, almost as if it's their job. Fair enough. Oh, we have this Soviet-Polish bus that you can't kill, Yorta-san H9. It's glorious, never lets you down, can be mended with a hammer, no secret mesh, manual gearbox. The doors are designed and as you pull off they'll swing closed. You see them everywhere, I've come across several with 10 million kilometers. Oh man, that definitely sounds like something right from the Soviet era. Oh man. I'll have to Google. I'm going to Google what this bus looks like. Because I don't remember lots of... Oh wow, 1968. And hang on. They were built... It last in production... Unless... If I've got that right... Assuming I can... You know, I can't speak Polish. Last in production... I'm just going to use Google Translate. Stop this. I don't want to get the wrong info. Years of production, all the way to 2006? Goodness me. So they didn't... So, wow. Wow. I'm impressed. Well, if I ever go to Poland, I should definitely consider trying to find one of those. Fair enough. Thank you very much. It sounds like a fun bus. Avanti have only cancelled one of my previous 6 journeys with them. Fair enough then. I still don't like riding Avanti now, especially since they butchered the Pendolino interior. Completely butchered it. I had one job and it was too difficult. Alright. Ooh. They are glorious. The chassis is taken from an early Cold War military trailer, as in the type of trailer the tractor uses. It has no rear suspension. Well, the benefit of that is that there's less to go wrong, right? You know, less components. Avanti can fix it by adding squidgier cushions, but I doubt they will. Of course they won't. First group don't like making people enjoy their journeys. Goodness me. Why would they do that? Alright, so this bit's... Okay. So that's that. So the lines join up. And then they go on their separate ways. This will now increase to 230 again. And this will go to a normal main line to 160. I can type properly. In the UK, the buses you can't kill now is the Dennis Trident. I guess you could say that. Yeah, exactly. Fire safety was just a sort of, it was basically like, for lack of a better way of wording it, it was, spin. For lack of a better way of wording it in my head. Can't think of a proper word, but it was just basically spin. Well, yeah. If you want to counter fire, just use a good old asbestos. What do you mean asbestos has some serious health issues if exposed to it? No. They're just tryhards. There's nothing wrong with that. Asbestos is fine. We'll just chuck it in every single train built in the 1960s. As well as polychlorinated biphenyls. Woo! Actually, I'm going to add another spur because I might want to have high-speed trains stop at Northampton. Hello, Duto. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day. Ooh. Asbestos is perfectly fine as long as you don't disturb it, you know, like a train seat. Worth noting, brand new 737 MAX still have asbestos panels in the galleys. That's slightly concerning. Even if you do claim it to be safe, I don't... Oh dear. You know what? I don't know if they're, I don't know if I don't know what plane I'm going to be flying on Wednesday. I need to check that. All I know is it's Ryanair, but you know, it still could be anything. 1950s design fuselage. They never changed it as that would require a lot of recertification. Well, it's not like Boeing or a poor company. Spend money and fix the bloody planes. Come on, done it. Yeah, I think they think it's like one type of plane, but I think they must have other ones. I haven't checked. Easy way to tell: 33 rows 800, 35 max 8200, or Max also has an extra door pair at row 28. All right then. Well, does my ticket actually have the seats? Because let me open it up. I'll be trying to find my ticket because I am still like a partial noob on planes. Lear 45, A320, 737-800, 737-800, and 737 Max 8200. I really hope it's not a Max. I'm begging it's not a Max. Anything but a Max. Right. Where did I put my email? Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a Lear 45. I'm not that thick, don't worry. But I forgot where my email was for the plane. Where are you going and when? I can check the schedule. I'm going to... And someone here will book and stalk you. I'm just finding my ticket again because it's in. I've got so many emails trying to sort out on things, so I need to find my ticket. So I also forward it to my mate. Maybe I'll just type in Ryanair. Where is it? Ryanair itinerary. There we go. Sorry about this. All right. So, where is it? My flight. It's the it's the 12:55 from Stansted to Cologne Bonn on Wednesday the 8th. I got the flight number. It's in case it helps. So it's FR2814, and I can give you the return flight as well for lols. Also, hello King All Star 64. Welcome to the stream. I'm just rebuilding rugby because I hated it, and now we've done that, we're gonna be continuing onwards. I did that wrong. There's no need to do that. I can just... I'm an idiot. Sometimes I just don't think when I'm building this. All I need is a switch here at 120. Oh, you're scheduled on 737-800. Woo! Currently, that's... Oh, okay. I can give you the return flight. I might as well. There's no harm in that. The return flight is the 7 o'clock, so 1900, from Cologne to Bonn. FR 2813 on the 9th of May. So, there we go. That one. That's the return. But cheers, 737-800. I'm gonna tell my friend that. Courtesy of our mate in the stream. How long was that for? How long was that for? Goodness me. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, that was close. It was about 10 seconds. Alright, fine. The whole time you were writing, I wanted to see how it shows up on the stream. Oh, crap. Oh, dang it. Why did that show up on the monitor? Like, oh, more of a question, why did that show up? Yeah, definitely. That's a bit of a concern that it showed up. But okay, so I'm glad that it didn't show anything too secretive, thank goodness. But more importantly, how the hell did it do that when I got no what buttons did I press? Oh, goodness. It's not Judy, I should say. That's not Judy. Yeah, and it's not WhatsApp either, so don't worry. There is no number, so... Okay! I need to double check and be a little bit more careful, so let me just go to settings on my hotkeys. Do I have like a hotkey that switches? Oh, there is! I have a hotkey where if I press Shift and Enter, it changes scene. And it changed to the desktop mode because I pressed Shift and Enter. So here's an idea. Let me just get rid of that. And hopefully if I press Shift and Enter this time... Yep, perfectly fine. Okay, so that's what happened. I know, okay, fortunately, you know, nothing serious happened. And, yeah, thank God, Bernard. I was very, very lucky. Because if it was on my other monitor and I happened to have an image, you know, I would have been sent to the Bahn realm. How do you get... Okay. How do you get the Windows XP thing? So that's a, Oh, save changes. That's a good idea. So this is a scene which I downloaded from somebody who offered it for free. Because I'm a bit of a cheapskate. So, if you just type in Windows XP overlay for OBS, you'll be able to find it rather easily. Alright, okay. Crisis averted. The good thing is I think I should be able to easily edit it out as well on the stream. Like, after the stream is ended, I can easily edit it out. A Windows 7 or a Windows Vista one would actually be kind of cool to see. So if you're able to do it, I'll be curious to see what people could pull off. You could just unlist the stream. Well, I like it if people can have the ability to watch streams. Oh, I don't know about that. That's gonna be mean. I could easily just edit it out as long as I remember the time code, which I can just note down right now. Like, yeah. Well, with this game, Ravy B, I think there are some guides on the Steam guides of showing you how the basis, but all you're really doing is just building lines, add your trains to it, and then continue onwards from there. I recommend starting with something simple to teach you. Like, I first started by building a whole bunch of tram lines in Reading. You don't have to build something super complex. Right, let's add some more stations. So I'm going to add a few extra stations on this bit. I'm going to add Daventry, which I only realised is nowhere near Daventry. Yeah, I only just noticed. Daventry Durft thing, whatever it is nowhere near Daventry. How peculiar. So I guess I'll call it Holton then. Daventry Parkway, that can work too. So, I forgot to say, thank you very much, Colbot, for finding those planes out for me. I know it's obviously not 100% accurate in case something changes, but it gives me a good idea, and I at least know I'm not getting, you know, the crap 737, so thank you. Hate the Stansted Express. Oh yeah, I have to get the Stansted Express as well. Oh yeah, I have to get... and it's not even running at its normal frequency because there's a strike going on. Alright, well that's good at least. Yeah, again, I'm not too fussed on the... Did I just break my shoe? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm not too fussed on the reg. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, the reg doesn't bother me. It's just more in the sense of, what plane type is it? Switching up a size is always fine, never an issue. Is when you swap down. Yep, as any person who has travelled on cross country will tell you. That's a problem. You could get a train from Cambridge then either Greater Anglia or cross country to Stansted Airport. Keep in mind, I'm starting from London, so no. I've once had a smack swap down to swap down to the 700 when there was an issue. Airborne short forms. Firmly locked that cockpit door and threw the cabin to the crew to the wolves. Oh, you're a pilot! You're mean! How can you... Oh, I mean, I guess, you know, pilots don't... You know, you don't really interact with the, you know, passengers that much, but that's... you meanie! It's turning it off, you know, every man for himself. Alright. Long Buckby. I did my time in the cabin, I want my paradise. Fair enough then. Whatever, you know. I still have my cabin license too, expires in November. Hey, fair enough, you know, make use of it as you can. New stream. Yes, indeed. Welcome, Rail Seeds, to this new stream where I'm building towards Northampton. I missed one stream, but I'm here for my daily hello. Hello, Blue Jay. That's fine if you missed it. Don't feel bad. I'm just, if you want a brief update of what happened, I've rebuilt Rugby because I didn't like it when it was last time, and I'm currently building towards Northampton, where I don't know what I'm going to do for Northampton. No idea. I might think of another station to take inspiration from. I'm confused of why it's called Daventry as well. If it's nowhere near Daventry. It's just confusing, if anything, because, yeah, just even if I put my fingers on the screen. Yeah. I don't get it. I've been ill all week, so my attention has been elsewhere. Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, hope you get well soon. I don't really tag people on stream, so I don't really know how to do it. Anybody else want to fill Ravy B in on that? Because I don't know how you tag people. Yeah, Long Buckby is closer to Daventry. Oh, I was not aware of that. Hello, Donny. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Just came from watching the review of on the Funny 345, 710, and 720. Fair enough then. Hope you enjoyed that video. It was fun to make. Well, it wasn't actually. It was painful to make. Is this still the Birmingham S-Bahn? Well, yes. Yes, it is. Even if, you know, we have a few extra lines here and there. Oh, we have a rule of 2 people men in the cockpit thanks to German wings first. Oh, that's why. Oh, that was terrible. That was a horrible incident, honestly. But so when a pilot needs to go for a Pratt, the cabin crew goes up front. I always dove at it, of course. When I went in the first offer was reading the Lego catalogue and deciding which set to buy on arrival. We get a half-price discount at airport duty-free. Oh, so it's actually affordable. Impressive. Nice. Yeah, I probably need at least 2 new spines after making both those Adventure videos. I don't think I've ever bought anything from airport duty free. I mean, I bought things from the airport, but it's usually just like snacks. I've never bought anything from duty free because, well, most of the things they sell there are things I don't really need. I don't need perfume or anything like that, or alcohol, because I don't drink alcohol personally. No, I've got nothing against people who do. It's not my thing. So, you know, it's sort of like, what's the point? For me, there's no reason for me to invest in duty free. I believe did John the weekly short in duty free as a joke once. It came out cheaper than Kaufland. which I'm going to take a stab of a guess. That's basically a Polish version of Tesco, which I'm going to Google right now. Oh, close enough. German hypermarket chain. Very close. Yeah, it is pretty much like a you know, that thing of Tesco. Never seen one before though. Oh, German Asda. All right, close enough. Yeah, they're not in the Netherlands, which is why I've probably never seen them before. No, I read your message, Train Scenes. I just didn't reply much towards it. Because, yeah. Yeah, does the C2C 720 seating is garbage. Oh, whoops. Tesco is Polish. Oh, even the Tesco's are tapping into their inner poles for help. I've only bought snacks and drinks from airports, although seeing a GWR ticket machine at Bristol Airport, it always made me chuckle. I mean, it would actually, honestly, even though there's no nearby stations, no nearby GWR stations from the airport, and also, what else makes me laugh about that? What was it? What else makes me laugh? Oh yeah, the bus fares, like, through the roof. You have to pay an arm and a leg to get there on the airport bus. Was it £8 when I last saw it? And yeah, I really couldn't stand the well, I already did a review on the C2C 720s in the sequel video, and I think they're like a little bit better, but it's still crap. I'm heading off, going to the society meet. Oh, lovely. Have fun. Have fun, John and Nathan. Nice seeing you. £8 for a single and 13 reply. Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, Northampton Station. How can we do this? You sell scratch cards and scratch card accessories. That's an interesting... imagine Ryanair selling scratch cards. Oh, wow. That'll be a funny one. Oh, gotta... Oh my goodness! Really? I was just joking. Ryanair scratch cards. Oh my goodness! I might invest in one just as a laugh with my friend. It's always done after the first drinks and snack service. Oh man, this is the airliner that keeps on giving the gift that keeps on giving. Congrats, thank you for playing the Ryanair lottery. You've now won an extra kilogram of luggage space. I mean, as much as I am slightly dreading my flight with Ryanair, I am at least somewhat like, maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. Oh, hopefully it won't be as bad as I'm thinking of. You know, Cobalt is definitely calming my nerves a bit, but it's just a natural thing with my head. How can we do this layout? I'm really... what station would be a good inspiration? Because we could have Fall through. Daniel, do you like to catch a flight? Well, I don't really fly that often. I don't really fly often, and when I do, it's usually because it's either I have enough money or it's my only option, or only viable option. But I don't mind flying. I'm not scared of flying or anything like that. But I just like a healthy degree of, you know, a healthy amount of comfort on board. So, let's see if you really are with the Ryanair scratch card, helping children charities across Europe. 5 or more, well, it goes down to €1 a piece. You have 10 euros. Oh man, I wish I had a PA or a supervisor and manager as good as you when I was working on the railway. My manager was garbage. Absolute garbage. The A1 is overpriced, but wait until you hear the prices on the A4 air decker between Bath and Bristol. I forgot about that route. What are the prices on? Isn't that the one that used the buses that were green, those MCVs that were green in the past? I don't know if they still have them now. The PA got me the third best scratch card seller in my base. Only the base supervisor and my manager was above. Excellent. I think I've got an idea for my layout though. Yeah. I'm gonna inspire it by Nivelles in Belgium. So we need 3 island platforms basically. So where are my... Wrong one. Aha! There we go. So we're going to have 6 platforms. That should be plenty. I really had the holiday flights and stitches. I love the cabin. It does sound like a nice working environment though, at least. That definitely sounds like a very fun, or at least, you know, yeah, we can have a bit of a laugh. So that's really good to hear. £16 between Bath and Salford. Oh, goodness. It sounds horrible. There are TikTok passengers recorded of me doing a funny safety demo. No comment. Actually, no, yes comment, because I'm not the biggest fan of TikTok myself. But it's glad that you can entertain people. So I can respect that, honestly. Besides, it'll be nice to see a safety demonstration again, myself. Because I haven't seen one since I last flew on a plane with Brussels Airways, I think. Brussels Airlines. Oh, the environment can be great or crap. Depends on the crew. We had one guy who was masculinity more fragile than breast cancer. He would complain constantly about me being a one-man show. To which my answer was always just do better. Yeah, sometimes you just have to tell people adapt. I don't like the fact you're working. Alright, well, work harder. No! Not fair! Alright, £12 single between Keynsham and the airport, 17 return. £8 single between Brislington and the airport. Oh, yeah, I just realised it's not applying. They don't apply the £2 single. That's balls. You should go out to London City Airport. I want to, but there aren't any flights that for places where I'm planning to go to that do fly out of City Airport. Right, I got 15% sales commission on what you sold. I regularly broke well into the high 3 digits in sales commission. I am the king flogger. There's some sales under the hammer right there. Well done. We do have a 15. We do have a for €15 model of the plane. Oh, I'm going to assume not a die-cast model, just like a model that you know, like a toy you give to your 4-year-old, something like that. I'm gonna take a stab and guess it's something like that. I doubt it'll be like a proper die-cast model for €15. No, I'm more than willing to, you know, I'm open to be shocked. 200. Okay, fair enough then. I knew it wouldn't be like a proper die-cast one. That's still not too bad. Don't know if I'd get one for my friend. We can't have die-cast as you can use the wing to stab. So yeah, I thought that's another factor as well. Yeah, and you can't exactly hold up a plane with a plastic toy. Still, it will be kind of. I might actually, you know, if I have enough money and I have enough spare change, I might get one on the return flight for my friend and just pretend it's a 737 Max, and then mysteriously it gets crumpled up for some reason. How did that happen? Said Daniel. I don't know. DVR. Let's check this. Oh. Okay. We're allowed to bring metal cutlery on board as crew. There was a guy I did my training with, we flew together on our second day online. He freaked out over my metal spoon. It's like being in the UK. You got a license for that knife, mate. Oh boy. Wait, wrong one. Fair enough then. Well, this is going decently well so far. Just want to build this curve, and then I can add the bay platforms, and then we're good. Ugh. Okay, and there we are. Now let's add the bay platform, which will just be a single island platform. Very cool. Good, good, good. And this will be only 240 meters. Excellent. It's great to see how far Nimby has gone. Oh, certainly. I really love the improvements, especially because I started when the game was almost completely new. Barely anything with... You could barely do anything with it, but it's so fun. I remember the early days of using tram stations to link to. I don't remember doing that myself, but that definitely sounds like something you would have had to do in the older game. Okay, I did it wrong. Did I? Yeah, I did it wrong. Silly me. Alright. There are some things I still have a problem with this game, unfortunately. Oh, what issues have you what issues do you have, Spicy? For example, the fact that stations can only have a maximum capacity of 10,000. That's actually a pretty good. Well, that's a good point, honestly. But it's more of a situation of unless you're building like the most intense sort of unless you're building like a really intense interchange station, you really shouldn't be hitting the 10,000 cap unless unless you've done something really, really bad. Like, you really shouldn't be hitting it that much. Oh yeah, I forgot. How did I forget about Tokyo? It's because Okay, fair enough. That's a valid point with Tokyo, especially because it's a bit of a rush hour simulator there. So fair enough. It sounds horrible trying to build anything in the Tokyo network, even with all the proper trains running in the I think you have most, if not all, the train types running in Tokyo now. I didn't know Zurich hits it though. Zurich didn't sound like it would hit the 10,000 cap. I believe you though. Just very scary that it does. Oh, and Munich. Oh, I didn't notice Munich. I can. Oh, yeah, still a bit annoying. I've linked Zurich to my Germany network, and for the Swiss, Germany rail connections aren't that good, especially to Stuttgart. Yeah, definitely. That's just when you're building like networks as big as that, you're just asking for trouble in terms of Nimby rails. Having commuted on the Tokyo JR network quite a lot, I have never complained about a busy train in the West. If I do not have some sweaty womble arm, I do ask, I have plenty of space. Well, that's not fair. Obviously, you're not going to complain if you've been in Japan during. Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd be able to run any faster because the game would be there's too much to program. It would probably melt your GPU trying to go any faster. So, fair enough. Believable. And, I believe we're done with Northampton. But we're not finished yet because we need to build another section. We need to build one more branch, which is this bit here towards Harborne. Now, what I find amazing is commuter Shinkansen runs, standing room only, 1 hour trip. In the UK, that's Milton Keynes to Euston. In Japan, you're 200 miles away. Wow. 200 miles away is commuting distance. Well, yeah, I think it's pretty a pretty big. I'm genuinely impressed they do something like that. But I'm not surprised. I'm impressed though. Just not surprised by it. Sounds horrible though. If I have to be honest, I wouldn't want to do that. Well, one thing I should probably do though, is allow for this kind of junction. So we need to do some building of the existing track. So modifying, so insert, remove, space, insert, remove, space. There we go. Now we can build this line. Copy and paste the Heathrow Airport flyover, problem solved. Nah, I like building things from scratch. Still very therapeutic. I have some Japanese running on some commuter and airport services in my map. Okay. Yeah, well, which rolling stock are you using? Just out of curiosity. I totally won't Google them after you mention their names. Because I know every train off the top of my head. Including the ones I don't know. When I released my JR mods, I got so much moaning about the highly unrealistic capabilities. I got the per passenger, per carriage figures from going out and counting how many people were crushed into that car, then making an average. And people were probably complaining. Holy crap, really? That's impressive. Scary. 10,000 people on one train. Just figure the dwell times. Alright, so, Summerfield Park. Oh, we can increase it to 100 kph, might as well. There was an E2316 store car. Where it counted 280 people. Oh goodness me, that's terrifying. Morning from a flooded lead so bad, Horseforth ain't running today, it's flooded. Oh, hello there. Sorry the floods are basically owning West Yorkshire. Oh, good evening. Oh man, the floods are even affecting you in more ways than just damage. How you doing? Well, you already said how you're doing. Your own, the floods. So sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you're not you haven't got anything damaged too much on your end at least. Alright, 209, 321, 235, 239, 110, 40, and 126. I probably won't search for them all off the top of my head, but I'll just politely nod. Good, and just say good choices or bad choices. Bearwood will be the next station. Probably a few of mine then. Yeah, most likely. Two 350 is an upgraded 231. I'm definitely googling these train types. Oh, those ones. Alright then. Oh, there's quite a lot of variants of them. Oh, that's interesting. One of them has a bi-level coach. Wow. That's pretty cool. So they're tapping into their inner Siemens D0 HC. That's pretty cool. I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about, in case, you're scratching your head. It's on the E231 1000. Or 10 car U, I don't know what it is. That's just really cool. The bi-level are green cars, business are first. Okay, fair enough then. That's still pretty cool. There's certainly lots of variants. Bearwood. Excuse me. Alright, so now we've just got to put this underground, and we have our station at Harborne. Which I think I might also put entirely underground, because why not? We're the ones with power here. Look at the E217, those things ran in 15... Alright, let me go and find it. E217. Oh goodness. And they had a dual, like a dual sort of, a double-deck coach as well, it seems, because I'm seeing pictures of that. It looks so out of place, seeing the double-decker coach. It looks like they're just having, oi Dave, we haven't got enough of those coaches, you got any of those double-decker ones? Yeah mate, over here. 16,000 people on one train. That is very, very, very unfun. Does the E217 exist in Train Sim? I mean, not in Train Sim, not Train Sim, Nimby Rails. It must do. Someone must have, you must have done it already. I love how I run to this stream while I'm stuck on a 5-car GWR train. Oh, the tragic, mate. Well, this is what happens, you know. It ends up happening. Yes, I did the 217. Alright then, fair enough. I'll go and check it up. No, JR local lines have the same loading gauge as the UK. Since the UK made it. So in theory, those 2-level JR cards would fit in the UK. We could do it. Could they? Really? That's even more terrifying. Let me see, let me just use I'll use a class 376 as a comparison. Just for the, I mean, the length is effectively the same. I haven't got the width. Let's see if the 378 has the width. It's slightly wider than a 378. It's like 15 centimeters wider, but the coaches are effectively the same length. The 4DD remastered, the return. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could theoretically fit. Though obviously they'd have to. I think the coaches might be a little bit wide though for some reason. I feel like they might be a teeny bit too wide. But it's still terrifying, just the idea of this car, this train sort of having, you know, bringing back the idea of the 4DD. It just did not work. Oh, and the track gauge as well, that's another factor. Yeah, Japan is narrow gauge, yeah, so the bogies would need to be changed. I know, Porterbrook. Oh no. They would love to do it. Whoa, heavy feel funny. Oh man, it's so. I love learning these new things about trains I never knew about. I never knew that Japan had trains that had just double-decker coaches partway through. I knew double-decker trains existed in Japan, but not like this. This sounds terrifying in the UK if they implemented this. Have you figured out how to do single track lines in Nimby with passing boys? Yeah, it's easy. I have one actually already. The Brown Hills line is single line. Although I don't have any passing loops. But to do passing loops, all you have to do is just timetable it so that the train passes in the loop. But and in terms of signalling, you just put, imagine if this is a passing loop, you put a signal here, and a signal there, and on the other track you put a signal there, and a signal there. So it's actually very easy. Right, back to doing Harborne. Is that one of those the Long Island Railroad? We would like to see some double-deck DMUs instead of just double-decked coaches. Request denied. They're left from reports from exec. Wake up, go to work, come up with a new idea on how to lose money, profit. Pretty much. You could get that. You could make that same line for basically any exec on the railway. So it's not just Porterbrook. All right. All right. New service has been added. Now we can build... No, new track has been added, Daniel. Can I speak? Yes, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Let's add some extra switches before I forget about this. So that'll be at 100. Actually, 80. Since we're on the topic of check out the E2 Shinkansen, it was... or the E1 Shinkansen styled after a frick. Oh, that one! That was the double-decker one. It's, you know, it sort of does look like a fridge now you mention it. There's a double-decker Shinkansen, which sadly has been sent to the scrap realm. That's a shame, honestly. You know, it's unique, but again, I don't know if I'd ever want to ride on it. It's just so weird in looking at the interiors in Japan, seeing 3+2 and 3+3 seating, but it's because of how they view the trains, I believe. It's, you know, the whole, I feel like they view trains as a sort of more a tool than we do here. E8 is now running. Let me double check what the E8 is, because I totally remember what that one. E8. Oh. Well, it's definitely a Shinkansen. Hang on a second, they only have one door in each coach? They're tapping into their inner TGV. EMD E8s are cool. I am totally not Googling that. Oh yeah, oh that! Oh yes. I kind of like the look on the EMD E locomotives. The E8 is essentially an IET. Oh dear! Well, I am totally desperate to ride on that, said Daniel. just add the extra switches here. F7 is more famous though. Yeah, fair enough. But I still, you know, I like the look of them. JR ones are great. They're able to do whatever with them. I'm still... I mean, I kind of do and don't want to go to Japan. I want to experience the, I want to experience Japan's rail network, but I also just don't want to go to Japan. I feel like it's too much of a culture shock and a language barrier difference for me to have an enjoyable experience. I mean, I'm not thick. I know, obviously, Japanese culture is much different. That's not the issue. It's more just, can I really enjoy myself in a country where I can barely communicate with anybody? I didn't know the IETs were in test in Japan. I didn't know that. But it makes sense that they were, you know, they're faster. I never knew that they were tested there. I want to see if I can find a picture of one. I love watching tourists who came for anime breakdown when they for anime breakdown when they see the milk. It is kind of funny, honestly. That is kind of funny because they see what Japan really is like. What do you mean I can't sexually harass people? It happens in anime. Oh no. Oh, definitely not. He's not going to do that. Like, for doing some rush hour. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that. I think I know what that is, but I want to Google that just so I can be sure, because I've heard of that, but I want to just be sure before I say anything stupid. Yeah, I knew. Okay, I knew about. Yeah, okay, got it. I got it. I was thinking of something slightly similar to that, but yeah, he's definitely not going to come back. He's been sent on the deportation list and chucked in the baggage hold on the soonest Japan Airlines plane back to America. Alright, since it's all... Now we can actually add our new S-Bahn line. Yay! Let's do it. I'll add the line and then I might get ready to wind down and grab some sleep. I like the Fluttershy, yeah, it's funny. Right, Birmingham S6. I was resisting to do it for the past 2 hours. Well, let's go with a darker green. Or that kind of green, that shade. There we go. Electric S-Bahn. Okay. So, starting at Harborn. Oh, I forgot to name it Harborn. I'm a noob. There we go. I feel like I forgot to name another station as well. Yeah, I did. I wish we could get the Zero Series Shinkansen and the Metroliner to race. Which one do you think would be faster? I got no idea. Something fun. The Casado Hitachi plant had to be completely retracked for the IT project as it did not have standard gauge lines. Oh. It makes sense, but I was not aware of that. Alright. Let's the Metroliner would win by a landslide. Are you talking like in top speed or an acceleration? Because assuming I'm looking at the right one, the Bud Electroliner, that has a top speed, according to Google, I mean Wikipedia, of 150 miles an hour design. Oh, they were designed to exceed the 130 of the Shinkansen. Oh, okay, fair enough then. What I do find it funny, but they were that fast, that their top speed was that fast in terms of design, yet it has the aerodynamic qualities of a brick. It's basically flat. Even by today's standards, 00 is only did 130. Yeah, fair enough. Also, Colbot, my friend is relieved that we're not flying on a 737 MAX, just so you know. We're talking about the Bud Metroliner, that one. No, it was restricted to 120 in top speed. Tell him I will personally plane swap him to a Home Private Max. Let's hope you don't do that. We'll do anything. I'll do anything to make sure you don't put us on a Max. What's your favourite food? I'll buy your favourite food one day next time I see you. I don't know what the national food of Poland is, so I'll just say I'll buy you whatever that is there. You keep you happy. Anything to not put us in a Max. Metroliner is actually faster than 0 Series by top speed, as it was 150. Got lowered to 125 because crap tracks in America. Yep. Alright, Hampton Arden, Berkswell, Tile Hill, Coventry, Coventry. Oh, I forgot to retexture the platforms here. Dummy. I'll fix that later. And once again, right. Yeah, this one's probably going to be quite a demanding S-Bahn route by the looks of this. So we might need to use different rolling stock to handle it. I might even have to consider using double-decker multiple units. for this line alone. Double-decker flirts. That's definitely an option. I wouldn't mind some... No, not double... No, it's called the Kiss. It's the Kiss. The Stadler Kiss, silly Billy. We could use the Munich ones. Hang on. What are they... What's the... How long are they in-game? Let me just see. CH... Kiss. Look at both the 511 and 512. Let's see how long they are. Because our maximum platforms are basically 240. 100. Balls! 250. So we can run them at 200 meters, that version. Or, yeah, okay. Okay. So we can run them as 8 cars. Or, yeah. We can't... So we can run them either as a 6-coach or 8 coaches. We can't run them as 10. That's simply not... We don't have platform lengths for that. But that's actually not too... That's not a bad idea. Double-decker to 0. I'm presuming you mean the Swiss one. That one has a top speed of 140 kph. Which we have here. Yeah, that's got 140 kph, which is a bit balls as well. And, again, limited in terms of length. But it does have higher capacity. Oh, that's really annoying. Do I want higher capacity or a higher top speed? Because there is a section where you do go faster. Let me just finish up adding the lines and I'll think more about it. There is another version of the 0 we could probably use, maybe. One of the merry DB double deck low hauls. I was. Why am I hesitant? Because I think my reason I'm hesitant on that is because the capacity isn't as they can't be as long. They wouldn't be as. Their capacity isn't as good, basically. But I've at least added the line, I've at least added the line of it, so yeah. I think I'm actually going to throw the towel in now because I want to get some sleep properly. Because how long have I been streaming for now? Yeah, 2.25 hours. So, yeah, I'm probably going to... No, I'm not going to use the 387. Nice try. Remember, yeah, I'm going to edit the VOD as well, because I'm obviously the cock-up I made in an hour ago. We'll do that. Thank you very much for reminding me, Cobalt. Alright then, well, thank you very much for joining me in this stream today. Had a nice time. I will still think about what trains to utilise on this service. But in the meantime, I'm going to get ready to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching this stream tonight. Had a nice time. Nice speaking to you all. And yeah, see you later and goodbye. Have a nice evening. We'll see if a 387 ends up happening. Goodbye, everybody.